welcome back to my channel. Today I did this makeup look. This is a simple everyday glam kind of a makeup look and I really hope you guys like this look. I tried to make a full face of makeup video rather than concentrating more on the eyes, and if you wanna know how I did this, then please do keep on watching the video. Before that, if you're new to my channel, then please do take a moment to hit the subscribe button and also press the bell icon. This would mean absolutely everything to me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and without any further ado, let's get started.
For priming my face, I would be taking the Makeup Revolution Ultra Face Base Primer, and with the finger I would be applying it on all the usual places where I have the maximum concentration of pores, and also under my eyes for a bit of priming. And with the fingers I would be blending it all over my face. Next, for the foundation, I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in the shade Warm Beige, and I would be dotting it all over my face. I would be going a bit extra with the foundation because I want more coverage, and for the same purpose I'm using the flat kabuki brush to blend the foundation with buffing motions. You can see my under eye pigmentation is a bit more prominent because of the erratic sleeping hours due to the hectic duty schedule that I have. And I will be applying the foundation also on my neck so that not much shade difference is there. Taking the PAC Takeover Concealer in the shade Stark Nude, I would be going a bit generous with it and would be applying it under my eyes where I have the maximum pigmentation, and also on my nose, chin and forehead for a brightening effect, and on the cheeks for some contouring. Taking a Damn Beauty blender, I would be blending the concealer. On the cheeks, I would be putting it downwards so that it looks more contoured, and finally blending everything so that everything becomes well blended and the coverage is beautiful. For setting it, I'm taking the Sugar Translucent Powder, and with the puff provided with it, I would be setting the concealer below my eyes, and I would be also applying the same powder on the areas where I had previously applied the concealer. Next, taking a powder brush, I would be removing the excess powder and also setting the entire base makeup. I would be doing so also on the neck. Next, taking a Wet n Wild fixing spray, I would be fixing the base makeup and using my fingers to fan it slightly. For the brows, I'm taking the Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil, and with the spoolie I would be combing my brow hair upwards, and then with the pencil part I would be defining the lower border of my brows and also be filling up any gaps that is present on the inner part of my brows and along the entire length of the lower part. Next, with the spoolie, I'm again combing my brow hair downwards and repeating the same step of defining the upper line, and would be filling up any gaps or sparse area present there. And with the spoolie again, I would be combing my brow hair to blend everything and realign my brow hair. For priming my lids, I am taking the Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow primer, and I would be going very cautiously the lower border of my brows, and then I would be applying it all over my lids. For blending it, I would be taking the same Damn Beauty blender. For setting it, I am taking a fluffy blender brush and I would be dipping it in the tub of the Sugar Translucent Powder, and I would be setting the entire primer using small dabbing motions so that it doesn't crease and everything is well set. Next, I would be taking this brown shade from the Makeup Revolution Reloaded palettes, and using the same fluffy blending brush I would be applying it a bit higher up than the crease area and would be blending the color. This would be my transition shade, and I would be blending it till I'm happy with the intensity of the shade. Next, with the fluffy flat shader brush, I would be taking this orange shade from the same palette and I would be applying it all over my lid. The color isn't much pigmented and it took a bit of effort to get the desired pigmentation. Taking the same fluffy blending brush, I would be blending both the colors together so that everything is seamless and well blended. Since I wanted more intensity, I would be again packing the color on the lid space. Next, with this flat brush, I would be wetting it with a fixing spray, and I would be taking this shimmer shade and I would be applying it on the lid area in an inverted funnel shape. If you want, you can use a concealer, but since the glitter and the lid color had similar undertones, I preferred applying it directly above the lid color. And I guess you can really appreciate what kind of magic a glitter or a shimmer eyeshadow can create when applied. Also, wetting your brush can help pick up the color and pack up the shimmer particles more easily. Next, with a small blending brush, I will be blending the shimmer and the lid color with very soft and light-handed motion. I don't want to drag the shimmer towards the corner, and I also wanted both the shades to be well blended, so I'm going with very light hand and using very small strokes. Next, I would be taking the Faces Magnetize eyeliner and I would be lining the upper lash line. I would be making a very thin line, and also I would be making a small wing on the outer corners. Taking the same orange shade, I would be applying it on the lower lid area, and I would be using the same fluffy flat brush and blending it along the entire length of the lower lid space. Next, taking the same shimmer shade, I would be applying it only on the middle part of my lower lid so that maximum lights get reflected from there and eyes look more bright and white. Taking a pencil brush, I would be taking the highlighter shade from the same palette and I would be highlighting my brow bones and also the inner corners of both my eyes. Next, I would be taking this pack called pencil and I would be lining my lower waterline. Next, I will be taking this Physicians Formula Muru Muru Butter Bronzer and I would be applying it on hollows of my cheeks to add more warmth and to help with a bit of contouring. I would be using the same bronzer on my nose and contour it slightly, but nevertheless the nose gets more definition and more contour. Using the same bronzer, I would be using it on the forehead. For the blush, I am taking the Sugar blush in the shade Mauve Marble and I would be applying it a bit higher up on the cheeks and dragging it outwards to help the face look a bit more lifted. Actually, I am trying out a new way to place my blush and let's see how it looks. Taking the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter, I would be highlighting the bridge of the nose, the tips, and also the Cupid's bow, chin, and also the high points of my cheeks, that is the cheekbones. I'm going a bit generous with the highlighter today, I guess. For the lipstick, I'm taking the Kiko Milano lipstick in the shade 407. And it's a really beautiful glossy, not exactly glossy but shimmery shade. And for mascara, I'm taking the L'Oreal False Lash Superstar mascara. Before that, I would be curling my lashes and then I would be applying the mascara on the entire length of my upper and the lower lashes. And I guess so my face looks a little less weird than what it looks in the other videos of mine. I did the first scenes behind the camera and this is the completed look. Also, I'm giving myself a generous shower to set everything and blend everything and melt everything. So if you like this makeup tutorial, then please do give me a big thumbs up. I will be back again with a brand new makeup look. Till then, stay happy, stay safe, and bye bye.